Wanna say it to him like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, dance floor connoisseur. Weeks on Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour. Give him milk, yeah. Get these boys out, yeah. She does it well, oh yeah. I do it myself, oh yeah. Penny necklace on my hips.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Trying again, following the sack. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Finds his man, Downs. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Getting out to his left. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal, a little bit tougher here. They'll throw again. Richardson. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Tossing this out to Conner. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a give right side to Wilson. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. They'll run the counter to Conner. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And the defender comes away with it. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. On target to his man Taylor. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Richardson on 3rd. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. It's the Colts with 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play, and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's got Pierce. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 2. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available.
They want him again, and he goes down again. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Searches from the pocket. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Colts take possession of the football. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
To throw, Richardson. Taken in by Pierce. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Richardson now. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Richardson back to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. They'll cobble together a yard there. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Right back to Connor. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. He'll throw it. Wilson's got it. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get wins of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, Connor. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter, and they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. The Colts have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through the fourth. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. This one finds Taylor. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
1st and goal, here's Taylor. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Another shot for Taylor. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Rolling out to his left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that will add to their score.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Dallas with a return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they pick him off again. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts are going to take over.